How would you like to see the best real estate lead generation ads we've ever run on Facebook? In today's video, that's exactly what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the real estate lead generation template we are using that's generating leads in most cases for less than $2 a lead. Check this out. Hey everybody, Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. If you are brand new to the channel, welcome. We appreciate you being here. What we are all about is helping real estate agents generate more leads, convert them into appointments, and close more transactions. So if you would like more leads, appointments, and transactions, this is the place to be. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as part of our community. In today's video, what I'm going to be showing you is the real estate lead generation templates that we are using that are producing fantastic results. In most cases, they're generating leads for around $2 or less per lead. I'm going to show you some instances where it's actually even less than $1 per lead, believe that or not. So if you've been if you've been buying leads from Zillow or Realtor.com or any of those other sources, the ones that are costing you hundreds of dollars per lead, then you're going to love what you see here because it's a fantastic option for replacing that. So as always, make sure you look down in the description below. I'll put all kinds of things that you can get for free. You can download these templates and much more. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you the way to create these ads. So here inside the ad account, we're going to go into create. We're going to start over, do a brand new ad. And so you always want to make sure that you're checking this box for the special ad category. Otherwise, the ad's going to get rejected, especially if it's a real estate ad. So make sure the special ad category is checked, use housing. And then the option that we're going to use is lead generation. What's different about lead generation is that when people click on your ad, there's going to be a form that'll pop up right inside Facebook where we are collecting people's information and we're generating the lead without that person ever leaving Facebook. Now, there are some challenges with this, and I'll talk about that at the end. But so lead generation is what we would do. Go ahead and give it a name. Since this isn't real, I'm just going to put test. And then up here, see how it says I've accepted the terms for this. If you've never run a lead generation type of campaign before, then you just need to view the terms and accept it, and then you'll be able to do that. Now, down here in the locations, I normally select people who are living in this location, and then I'll normally target people by county unless there's some compelling reason for doing something different. One of those compelling reasons is, let's say the property that I'm marketing, let's say it's close to the edge of a county, then I may use that city and do a radius around the city. It kind of just depends, but just for the sake of giving you a tutorial, I have a lot of, since I live in Utah, I have a lot of clients in Utah, so I'm just going to go ahead and select Salt Lake County. Now down, I can't change age or gender because this is a protected industry as far as advertising regulations. So what I'm going to do is in the detailed targeting, we can target people that are probably a good fit for what we're looking for. So like Zillow, Realtor.com. I can click on suggestions, house hunting, Trulia, homes.com, people that are pre-qualified or interested in being pre-qualified, first-time buyer grants. And really what I'm doing is just kind of narrowing it down to people that are probably going to be more interested in a specific property, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to market a property and use that to generate interest from potential buyers. So for placements, I am going to edit the placements. I normally turn off Instagram for these kind of ads where I'm generating leads. So the newsfeed, the marketplace, and stories are where I'll typically leave it. I uncheck in stream and uncheck in article. And then lastly, for the budget and schedule, again, you can go ahead and put in whatever. Again, most of my clients are experiencing leads for less than $2 a lead. So if I were to do a budget of $10 per day, you're probably going to get somewhere between 5 to 7 leads per day. That's kind of what you can expect. And then an ad like this, I'll typically run it for about a week, and then I would change it out to a new ad. So I'll just go ahead and do that. So it's telling me at $10 a day for 1 week, the ad's going to cost me basically $70. Now, the last section is where we create the ad itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, on this section, because we said we wanted to do a lead generation ad, we're not only going to create the ad, but we're also going to create the form that we're using to capture people's contact information. So I'm going to leave it on single image or video. It automatically pulls in the cover photo, which that's not what we want. So I would get rid of that and then add image. So I can either upload one that I've already created, or I can use any of the stock photos. Now, normally I would prepare an image that would have the home information. Looking to see if there's a template. So this is fairly close to what I would use, but basically I would just use a photo of the exterior of the home with the brokerage logo, and then typically down at the bottom I would put a couple of other homes, a couple of other pictures of the inside of the home, so that they see a few, but it's enough to get them excited. Anyway, you'll get the idea with that. With the text, I've already copied the text. This is kind of an example of what we do. So it's enough information to get them excited about the home, but then our call to action is click below to see the price, the address, and more information. I put a couple of emojis in there just so that the post will capture people's attention as they're scrolling through. And then for the headline, I just put click to see the price, address, and photos. So since the carrot that I was dangling out there was getting them to click to see the rest of the home information, that's going to be the headline that I'm going to use right here at the bottom of the ad. Call to action, I'll normally change that to learn more. That's a lot less threatening than sign up. And so I prefer that option. So honestly, with that, my ad is done. I don't really need to do anything else to it. And then down here for the form, we're going to use an instant form, and I'll just go ahead and create one brand new so that you can see it. Basically up here, you would just give this a name. More volume is what I typically leave it on. For the intro, well, that's what I normally put is see the price, address, and all the info. And then I'm going to use the image from the ad as the image that's popping up at the top of the form. In the paragraph, you do need to put something here, but frankly, I find that it's just overkill to put something else. So I normally just put lines like that so that there's something in the field, but it's not really complicating the form. I know it's kind of weird, but that's just what I do. For the questions, this is the information we're capturing. So we're going to capture their full name. I'll put that at the top. Email. And then the other one that I want to capture is their phone number. So I'll select that as well. And what's nice about this is when the form pops up, it's going to pre-populate these fields with the contact information that's in their profile account or their Facebook account, which is more than often correct. Now, they can still go in and change it and manipulate it. So yes, you'll typically get leads from every now and then you'll get a lead from Captain Crunch or some obscenity or something. Kind of keeps things real, makes you laugh a little bit. But for the most part, the information that you're going to collect, because it's pre-populating, it makes it so easy for them just to click on the ad and then click submit. They don't have to enter anything. And so again, more often than not, the contact information you're getting is correct. Down here for the privacy policy, what I typically put is I just type in privacy policy for the link text and then go to your website. Usually at the bottom of your website, there's a link that you never see called privacy policy. Just click on that link and you would put that URL here. So I don't need to worry about doing it for real, but that's what you would do there, is put the link to your privacy policy. And then lastly, on your thank you screen, what I would normally put for this, since we're marketing a property, is I would just put, you can see all the home information by clicking on the blue button below. I will follow up shortly to see how I can help. If you have questions, please contact me. And then I would just put my name and number. So that way they can reach out and ask any questions if they have any. And then for the text of the button, instead of view website, I'm just going to put see home information. And then this would be a link to your website or wherever you're directing people that has the home information. So your website. So you would just put in that URL so that once they become a lead, they've filled out the form and hit the button. It's going to take them to this thank you screen. They can just click on see the home information, and then it'll take them directly to the information that you promised to give them. So I would just save that form. I would hit finish. And with that, the ad and the form is created. So I would just simply hit the confirm button and I am done. Now, that's really, I know I went through that quick, but that is the ad template that we're using. Is we're marketing a specific property to generate interest from potential buyers. Now, these are good for not only generating buyer leads, but also seller leads. So if the property that you're marketing would be in a price range that would be somebody's second or third home, then that's great, because not only are you generating a buyer lead, but they're going to have to sell their existing home in order to buy this one. And that's how a lot of my clients are getting seller leads, is actually through their buyer leads campaign. And that's kind of the trick to this. So I'm not going to hit submit because this isn't a real ad and I don't want that to go live, but frankly, that is the last step. What I want to do lastly is just show you some of the results that people are having with this. So this is one of my clients, and you can see we've been doing these kind of leads for about the last month or so. You'll notice that over that time period, we have generated 187 leads at a cost of $1.49 per lead. And that's averaged over all of these campaigns, right? Pretty awesome. So for people, especially if you've been buying Zillow leads or realtor.com, where you're paying a lot of money for leads and sometimes they're not even exclusive, this is a huge improvement. Here's another one of my clients. In fact, he's a brand new client. This is the first ad we've run for him. You'll notice so far with this ad, we've generated 49 leads at a cost of 71 cents per lead. Insanely inexpensive, right? And then this is one of my clients who's out of state. He's in Houston, Texas. And he's been running his ad for a couple months. He's getting results, so he just keeps running with it. You'll notice he has generated, yes, that number is correct, 1,800 leads. That's over about the last 2 months. And then he has averaged $1.18 per lead on that entire campaign. So, I mean, think about it. If you were to go to Zillow or realtor.com and say, I want you to give me leads for $1 a piece, they're going to laugh at you, just like I did, right? Whereas through other means and other opportunities like this, it becomes a very viable situation. And I've shown you quite a few of my different clients. I could show you more, but I don't want to bore you, that these campaigns are performing exceptionally well right now. There's always people that are looking at real estate, they're interested, and properties are just a great way to pique their curiosity. So that is frankly the best real estate lead generation strategies that we've seen. Now, I mentioned in the beginning of the video that there's one challenge. And the one challenge is that when you are using a lead generation ad on Facebook where you're capturing the lead right on Facebook, Facebook doesn't notify you that you have a brand new lead. That's one of the challenges of this. So you've got to have a solution to be able to get the lead out of Facebook into whatever system it is that you're using. So this is where Zapier, I've heard two different pronunciations for it. I don't care, pick whichever one you want. But Zapier, whichever one you like, what it does is it ties two pieces of software together. So we set this up with our clients to where once the lead is generated, it's automatically being pulled out of the Facebook campaign and being put in their database. So if they are doing their own follow-up, then it's going into their CRM and they're doing the follow-up from there. For a lot of our clients where we do the lead follow-up for them, it's pulling the lead into our lead qualification system to where we've got a live person who's doing the follow-up and trying to set appointments for people. But again, the key that you need to know is you have to have some sort of solution to get the lead out of Facebook. Otherwise, you're going to be none the wiser that you have a brand new lead. And one of the things that matters tremendously as far as lead qualification and lead, being able to turn these leads into business is how quickly you can respond. So you want to make sure that you've got a solution that's notifying you that once that lead comes out, you have a brand new lead. And that's really what makes the biggest difference of getting all this set up. So that is the best real estate lead generation templates that we've seen. Hopefully you like this video. If so, give us a thumbs up down below. That split second helps us tremendously, and it also lets us know that you want more tips and more strategies just like what we're showing you here. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as part of our community. And every single week, we're putting out brand new videos, brand new tips and strategies just like this to help you grow your business. As always, if you would like our help in growing your business, there's information down below. Please reach out. We'd love to help you. Other than that, make it a great week. We hope you have a fantastic week. Keep crushing it with your real estate business, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.